Things are about to get... Wait, that was it? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 anime fights that didn't live up to the hype.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we're looking at the brawls in anime that were set to become the stuff of legend, only for them to turn into the Japanimated equivalents of two YouTubers flailing about in a boxing ring. Get ready for crestfallen spoilers down the line. I'm Todd Haberkorn, and I've certainly been involved with a number of animated fights that gave my throat a workout. And if that doesn't qualify me enough for this list, just keep in mind how much Jerry Springer I've watched over the years. Jerry! Jerry! Jerry!
Let's get ready to mojo!
何かご無礼を。
いやいや、違う違う。
Number 10, Akame vs. Kurome. Akame got killed.
世間を見ていくうちに分かったんだ。みんなの平和のためなんて嘘だった。
Sister against sister, killer versus killer, a showdown of epic and emotional proportions that sees Master Assassin Akame take on her brainwashed sibling. Unfortunately for us, they managed to work out their problems way quicker than we would have liked them to. Turns out years of bad blood can be solved rather easily when a random monster steps in to interrupt their battle.
危険種。安置されていた実験体が戦いの気を感じて目を覚ましたのか。
Next thing you know, Kurome kicks the bucket, gets redeemed, and the whole subplot gets kicked to the curb faster than Sheely's corpse. Ooh! Number 9, Sei vs. Reiji vs. Tatsuya, Gundam Build Fighters.
この鬼が操られやがって。ぶちのめす。
Take the time-honored tradition of two rivals battling it out for supremacy, set it in a pseudo-sports genre, sprinkle in some giant robots, and what do you get? A recipe for mecha success. And yet this light-hearted entry comes out tasting a little bitter.
おいおい、なんだよそのなりは。決勝だからってカッコつけてんのか?
Wanna know why? Because we expected to see an awesome battle against the shark clone of the Buildverse. Not some corrupted version that's clearly being controlled.
なんだって？操られてる？もしかしてあの仮面のせいで？
It sours the mood, ruins the tournament, and gives us one beastly case of giant rowboat blue balls. Hashtag not my Tatsuya.
ユリ君、レイジ君、すまない。せっかくの決勝戦を。
Number 8, Ains vs. Gazef, Overlord.
この剣は金属を紙のように切り裂くことができる現実離れした鋭利さを持っている。
残念。それはその剣が持つ力の一端でしかない。
Yes, yes, yes. We know Ains is unbeatable. He kind of proved that when he casually sacrificed 70,000 soldiers to a Lovecraftian god in order to summon a giant tentacled baby goat demon. And yet, we still thought Gazef would put up a better fight than this. After all, him standing up to the undead ruler was basically the core focus of Season 3. At least let him go down in a blaze of glory.
Delay magic. True です。さようならだ。ガゼフ・ストロノフ。
Instead of, being casually killed in less than a literal second. So much for plot armor.
一体何が？わかるか？どうした？立てガゼフ！
もう死んでいる。
Number 7, Kirito vs. Heathcliff, Sword Art Online.
I'll give you a chance. Chance for what? To fight me one-on-one, right here, right now. Oh, and my immortality will be deactivated.
Some video game bosses are built to be unwinnable, especially if said boss is the creator of the game in the first place and knows how to counter your every move.
This isn't some in-game duel. It's a fight to the death. That's fine with me.
So, what did our lead do? Put all that RPG knowledge to good use? Change the rules of the game? Do something even moderately clever? Nope. He used the power of love to glitz through his own death and land the finishing blow. The only thing more unlikely than him pulling that off would be if I dressed up as a fairy king with no sense of personal boundaries.
We did it, didn't we?
Number 6, Todoroki versus Bakugo, My Hero Academia.
Now, begin!
Look, by anyone else's standards, this battle would be in the upper echelons of amazing. After all, there are more explosions in this one fight than there are in a Michael Bay movie. That's a lot. However, we had just come off the pitch-perfect clash between Midoriya and Todoroki. You know, the one so hardcore that it gave every fan a habergasm? So by comparison, and through no fault of its own, this finale was just a tad on the underwhelming side. Not helped by Todoroki refusing to use all of his quirk due to some internal commitment issues.
What, do you think I'm not worthy of your fire?
Look, I get it. Bakugo's just pissed because he's not putting out like he did for Midoriya.
This isn't a real win for me unless you try harder! It can't end this way! Now get up!
Number 5, Ryuko versus Sanegayama, Kill la Kill.
I like how you evolved. Even so, it's no match for what I've got going on.
3 times the charm, or at least it would be if these two ever got to settle their feud.
Finally, I get my turn.
Step on up! Time to finish what we started, once and for all.
With a win to each of their names, we were fully expecting this threequel match to show off the full strength of Ryoko's ungodly badassery against the final member of the student council. It was all shaping up to be the series' best, at least until the arrival of Nui Harime, who totally derailed the fight by sending Sanegayama into the abyss after removing all his clothes.
Go back to being a naked monkey, sweetie.
Impossible!
If you really think about it, the only person on the student council who didn't lose to Ryuko was actually our boy Shiro. Another win for the Haber roster.
And for anyone to find one so quickly, then pull it out and cut it is inconceivable!
Number 4, Sasuke versus Gaara, Naruto. We had high hopes for this semi-final match. After all, it was pitting the two most angsty adolescents in the whole series against each other.
What's the matter, Gaara? Is that all you've got?
Alas, it didn't even turn out to be decent halftime entertainment. While watching Sasuke provide the Sand Ninja with an electrifying love tap was kinda cool, the whole thing just ended up becoming a precursor to a set of much more interesting skirmishes.
Chidori! 1,000 birds.
But hey, if you're a fan of watching Gaara suffer a mental breakdown, then you go right on ahead. As my engineering friend John would say, you do you. Number 3, Shu versus Guy, Guilty Crown. Even the best of friends fight at times, especially when one of them has recently been resurrected with a brand new genocidal attitude. Now totally loyal to Mana and her desire to take out all of mankind, Guy finds himself clashing with his buddy Shu, willing to slay him for the sake of his old flame.
How did we end up like this? You couldn't possibly understand, Shu.
Now both armed with the power of the king, the setup was all there for a pretty sweet final fight. If it lasted more than 2 minutes. I don't even think they got more than 5 hits in before the whole thing was over.
Inori.
You didn't just disappoint your tyrant of a woman, Guy, you disappointed us too. Now you go in the corner and you think about what you did.
No! The rest is up to you.
Number 2, Joe versus Yuri, Megalobox.
未だ信じられません。頂点のリングに立つのはギアのない2人の生身のボクサーです。
We were promised to knock out worthy Araki.
and all we ended up getting was an underwhelming punch fest straight out of Rocky V. By this point, Joe had managed to climb his way to the Megalonia finals, overcoming all manner of rival boxers along the way, just to arrive at this moment. The build-up was perfect. The character development on both sides was exquisite. We even saw Yuri give up his gear just so the fight would be even. And yet, it just fell flat. The amount of cutaways and lack of fluidity just dampened the impact of the whole bout, watering down what was supposed to be a moment of glory into meh. Number 1, Ichigo versus Aizen, Bleach.
Through introspection, our right arms have almost completely fused with our Zanpakuto.
We always knew it was going to come down to this, the man who knows everything against the kid with the orange hair. What we didn't expect was the endless amount of meandering to get to the final battle, only for the show to write itself into a corner. By this point, Aizen had become so powerful that in order to put an end to him, Ichigo went through a last-minute Deus Ex Machina before taking him down with the final Getsuga Tensho. That's not what we came here to see. We wanted to see him claw and scratch his way to victory. Can't call it an underdog story if the dog in question is suddenly an uber pooch.
That's an argument only a loser would make!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.